Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Satisfactory. This time, I'm playing Satisfactory because we didn't record any videos with Dan and Mathas. Remember that? I mentioned that. Don't forget about that. That's important. What did we do on the last episode? I'm coming back after a little session apart. We basically doubled our power output. Got automatic iron mining. Automatic iron mining. You're spitting out rods. You're spitting out bars. You're spitting out iron. No, wait a minute. You're spitting out iron rods. You're spitting out iron plates. Got it. So we have a couple of things. Oh, we have a few things to do. Our overall goal for now is to get hub upgrade level 5, which I think you could consider basically the end of the tutorial. Before we do that, we do have to do a couple of things. One is automate limestone creation, and we might as well have it baked into concrete by default, I suppose. So we can do that right over here without messing with our power too much, I think. After we complete this, we do get access to building the biomass generator ourselves, I think, so that shouldn't be that much of a problem. Do keep in mind, we need to, there's a couple like intermediary steps we gotta do here in order to get limestone going. So we're gonna like start with concrete, but I think we need even more than this. Essentially, we should probably start by making a portable drill. Sorry, occasionally we're getting a little encoded overloading. That's my mistake here. It's the foliage, dude. I don't know what to say about it. It's beautiful, but you know what? Hey, hold on. You're watching some live troubleshooting. Give me some video. You don't need to be on ultra. That's a little too much, especially foliage quality. I'll even take that down to low. Put texture quality on medium. Everything else on high should be relatively acceptable. Please apply changes. I love a game that applies changes right away. Still looks gorgeous. Nothing to worry about. Alright. Concrete. We can make 5 more. Might as well. In order to do this, though, again, first we need a portable miner. A portable miner requires plates and cables. Plates should be like absolutely no problem. We don't need 91, that's for sure. Do we have raw copper in our inventory? We usually do. Yeah, so sorry, you don't need cables, right? You need wires. And resources are just, they're plentiful now. They're coming fast and furious. Alright, so now we got a portable miner. Easy. In order to craft a miner... Oh, we're good, okay. So, I just want to make sure you're spitting out in a productive avenue here. So limestone production is essentially automated, but first, let me just take a look at these biomass burners. You got a little bit more, you both got a little bit more capacity. So you're at 4. You're at 3, so just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna hook you up. And then I gotta check how this is going real quick. 15. Alright, dangerous, well, maybe not dangerous, but starting to get there. So following this, we'll just do the necessary, like, obvious step following that and do a constructor. And the constructor requires 3... It's concrete, right? Reinforced iron plates. I am incorrect. Reinforced iron plates require screws. This will give us an ample supply of easy concrete. And we do have to connect that to power as well. There's, oh my god, it's not really a conveyor belt, it's like a conveyor slide. And we're still dealing with real simplistic sort of setups here. Let me just make sure, do we have any, you're only on 2. That's fine, we'll probably need to set you up to a power pole in the future, but this is okay for now, I think. What's your problem? What do you mean no power? Did we overload one of these sons of guns? We did. Oh no, we didn't. It's out of fuel. Okay. That's fair enough. I knew at some point we were going to run into this. This is now our, you know, we just keep kicking the can down the road, essentially. The more that we automate, the more that, you know, we have to do one thing at the very tippy top of the supply chain now, instead of spending like a, you know, a staggering amount of time essentially babysitting. Now basically all we have to do is make sure that you're still generating power. So I can put 125 biomass in there. What are you at right now? 2 biomass. That's pretty bad. It's not like we're gonna die if the power turns off. It's not Subnautica. We'll also make leaf-based biomass. Wood is way more cost-effective. But still put 66 of that. You're consuming 8 megawatts. You're consuming 15. That's fine. And again, we want all these to output nicely at kind of the same point. But we got one more step. We could even have, like, copper. You don't need to worry about it too much, essentially, is my perspective right now. We got so much, like, raw copper. I think we're totally fine. But obviously, we do want, like, a... we want automatic mining of copper and automatic smelting of copper into ingots, specifically. We don't even need to grab this. We already got 100. We do need to grab the miner, but I don't care about the ore specifically. Dude, I'm real sorry to, like, do this. I wish it didn't have to be like this, brother. Are you growling at me every time I come over here? I don't support that, okay? So, we're gonna get a little bit of concrete from our newfound concrete producer, Concrete Jungle, Where Dreams Are Made Of. Thank you. And then, to make a automatic miner, oh, we're actually good. The only thing now is we need to build a power generator that can actually get the electricity where it needs to go. And I think it actually needs to be connected to the other power generator as well. So we might have to do a little, you know, reconfiguring there. So let's just see. For power poles, oh, we got plenty of cables. That's cables, though. Sorry, that's power lines. What we need is power poles, which requires more iron bars at some point. So I am going to try to just extend it. I don't know how many of these we got to build, but let's just use our noggin for now, right? So you're at 3 out of 4. Okay. We're going to need some more iron rods. I know it seems like it's messy, and it is messy. What can I say? You know, without a mouth here to keep me going strong as far as organization goes, we get a little bit... I mean, you don't want your kids playing around this. Let's put it that way. Power generator just went down, I think. What happened? Something spiked. I think it's because some of these burners were some of these constructors were previously at capacity. So I mean, it's a little not so good looking. What's your problem? No power, right? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So we got. I mean, you're not doing anything anyway, for that matter. But you also have no power. All right, dude. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit touchy, I guess, for a bit here. That's probably good enough, assuming this connects. We're going to fix our infrastructure-related problems in just a second. Okay. Really having a third generator would be the nicest thing right now. Because I think we just have too much electricity set up right now. Like, this one's pretty close to capacity as well, but I guess it could take on... one more connection. I'm just trying to think about how I would do it. So one of the connections that's going out here will deconstruct. Dude, this is going to be a nightmare to debug. Luckily, I don't think we have to worry about that. And then where was this going? To here. And then this should connect to this somehow. Hold on. What have I done, dude? There was nothing I could do. Are you full? Is that what's happening here? You're not out of power, you're full? You're out of power as well? Well, you know, you say what you will about Subnautica, it just had solar panels, dude. Yeah, it's okay. So something that's coming off of this is drawing too much power. So if anything, you probably want to cut one of those connections. I mean, at this point, we should probably just reconfigure the entire system. The only thing is going to be tedious to do that, and especially if we're only playing this for like a let's look at sort of context. If it's faster to debug it in the lazy fashion, then that's cool with me, dude. So I think what we want to do is connect. You're at 4, 4, 4, 1, 3. But you're connected to this thing. When I'd rather connect you. Okay, okay. Alright, here's what we do. Okay? This thing comes out here. Sorry, you're getting dismantled, brother. Okay, now you're connected out here and you got power again. But something else is not going to have power as a result of that. You're not drilling. Why are you not drilling? No power? That's what I want to see this time, is no power. No power, okay. So you... yeah, there's your problem, brother. You don't have a connection. So we're going to connect this to the 2 out of 4. You're going to start chunking again. Beauty. What's your problem? No power. What are you connected to? This one right here, which is connected to you, but we've offset the load now. I said we've offset the load now. Dude, I can't move the capacity. Okay, so we're just gonna have to level up. I got big ambitions, but we're not there yet, apparently. That's what I get, okay? I hesitate to automate, and everyone, myself included, goes, you know, you should really be automating a little bit faster. Then I automate, and it all goes wrong. So we just want to sort. I don't mind having this many raw mats in my inventory for now. So just let me see. We need plates and rods, and bottles and cans. Just clap your hands. We're gonna make another generator in just a moment here. Plates. We have 100 and something. It's not enough though. And rods, we have literally 100. I'm gonna maybe craft the remaining mats by hand, which is gonna... nobody's gonna love it, but... okay. So put 100 of those in here. Get it out of our inventory. 2 plates. 100 plates. Okay. 30 concrete. I think we're blessed. 48 already exists. So actually, we're at 59. Even better. So, put these out here. And these out here. Now, 500 cables. 500 wires, right? It does take us a little bit of holding down holding down the left mouse button, but it's not like cost prohibitive. Like, these are extremely quick to make via the inventory, so we'll just do that. The iron is a little different, but in case you're wondering, the reason I'm doing this by hand is because we're going to get access to the recipe for another generator right after this. that will allow us to keep all these machines running. And as far as I know, at least for now, these are the only 3 resources with, like, any sort of relevancy to begin with. So as long as we can keep all these powered, I think we got the first few materials that we need in order to keep a vaguely functioning base under control here. But again, this isn't meant to be like a Let's Play where we're setting up for long-term logistic organization and so on and so forth. Of course, that's kind of an excuse, but simultaneously, it's not necessarily that big of a problem. We're more just here to show off what's going on. I told you, creating 500 wires by hand. I mean, what did that take? We needed the ore, but apart from that, it took like a minute. So we'll just put those there. Okay, so this is the more annoying part. 50 rods and 50 plates. Now I could probably just move them onto, like, I could outsource the power onto the different generator, but to be honest, that seems like I have the chance to get myself in a lot more trouble than I'd like, so we're just gonna go plus 50 on this for now. We might only need 48, but whatever. And we'll stick those in here. That was actually relatively quick as well. We only need 48 plates. Got it. So we just hold this down until we hit 48 plates in the square brackets. Then we click on the plates and we click those until we got 48. Then we'll get the next level of upgrades. We'll build another biomass generator. And God willing, we should be good to go at that point. We should have enough power generation. I don't know if it's going to burn too much biomass, but that's a tomorrow me problem, not a today me problem. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Let's see, they got some dialogue for me.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Hub Feature, Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM. Building, Biomass Burner. Building, Space Elevator. Equipment, Object Scanner. Equipment, Beacon.
Okay, what does this mean? What is the MAM? Put a paleberry in there. You get an analysis. Takes 5 minutes. I never got to this part before, so... What are you, flower petals? Alien carrot. There's got to, like, barrel nut must be acceptable to put in here. Alright, 5 minutes, it'll analyze that. Biomass burner. Oh, it's easy, dude. 10 plates, 10 rods, and a few wires. Probably need more wires because we're going to wire some stuff up. Hold on, what do we have in here? Okay, nothing special. So we should make some more ingots. I think we needed 10 plates, 8 rods. Again, doing this by hand sucks. And it's a great, like... I've made a terrible mistake, obviously, to get to this point, but... Maybe I overvalued automated limestone construction this early. Biomass burner. You know what? Just stick that bad boy right there. Okay. Now you got power related problems as we've seen. So I'll tell you right off the bat. No. Power pole. I know, you got no fuel. Power pole gets created. We need some cables. It'll happen. We're there. We just need to actually have the intermediaries in our inventory. Okay. Step 1. Connect this to this. Step 2. Non-functioning, like one non-functioning building. This one right here. Your power line gets dusted. Now your power line gets connected here. Our other biomass generator is now back on. It's consuming 17. Consuming 14. Okay. I told you it was gonna work. What's the next step? We still need to get out here. You got no ore, I'm assuming? Is that your problem? No ore? No ore. Okay, which means you should be smelting. Sorry, we need to still put fuel into the thing, of course, but do we have plates in our inventory? Not enough. Okay, we're gonna wait for plates. We get conveyor belts. The belts take the copper down to this thing, and all of a sudden we got some good stuff going on. Sorry that took so long, and also hello, Ruka. You know, it's the old streamer brain, as it were. Doesn't always, you know, right off the bat, most efficient way to get things done. I'd rather do things my own way and screw it up a few hundred times first. You know how it is. Leaves? 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 Thank you. Alright, so final intermediate step, so simple. Leaf biomass. Wood biomass. Don't worry about this cat. He's gone loco. Dude, he woke me up at 6:30 in the morning this morning. He's trying to apologize. I told him many times, it's not necessary. But he's really insistent. So what we're going to do after this, and what's probably going to be like the end cap for this video, is we're going to have all of our stuff output to individual storage boxes that are near our base, so we no longer have to make this unnecessary run except to troubleshoot. It's going to be a freaking dream come true. This conveyor belt is too long. The conveyor belt is too long. We also need an iron rod. Is that because it goes over a gap? Well, I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do about a conveyor belt that's too long. We could have, I mean, a storage box doesn't automatically output onto a conveyor belt anyway, I think. I don't know if you need to unlock arms or something like that at some point. Like, hold on. Utility. Productivity, conveyor merger, conveyor splitter, inventory spots. Okay, no. Tier 2, part assembly, obstacle. No. Okay. Hold on. I got confused. Where was I going? I need rods. We're back in the nice spot where, like, everything we have, or everything we need is, thankfully, pretty much available to us. Rods are a little slow to produce.
The ma'am has completed its analysis.
Yo! Thank you, ma'am. Ah. We can use a conveyor pole to extend our conveyor belts. Great idea. Like here? Dude, I have no idea. This is uncharted territory for me. Okay. Wow, dude, it's just that easy. We should have copper ore coming down here. Oh, this thing's gonna love life. Okay, final step. This is gonna be so beautiful, dude. Logistic or organization, storage containers, and this is unnecessarily large. I think we might not want to have so many of these. Yeah, instead of having like a bunch of these, well, I don't know. It's not that cost prohibitive right now, honestly. 13 iron plates. It's not that cost prohibitive. It's probably unnecessary, and I do recognize we've just lost power again. Welcome to my life, dude. Was it a temporary overdraw? I bet it's that this thing's taken power again because now it can actually make copper ingots again. So we're gonna need to put a little bit more onto that. Because like if I, yeah, just barely overloaded the system. Yeah. So let's find, we'll just, for now, take the copper smelter. Whoops. Off of this grid. And we'll attach it. Oh no, I think I took the wrong one off. To our new one. Just give me a moment. Then we're gonna need a power pole, because otherwise... Oh, we need 3 wires first. It's always, it's occasionally you still gotta go back to the well here. We have an automatic ingot producer, but I can also manually craft the wires by hand very easily. Remember, you never want to, in my opinion at least, unless I'm an idiot, which is definitely plausible, I don't think you ever want to max out on connections without your final connection being something that goes specifically to a power pole, so you can keep extending the network. But so hold on, what's your problem? No power, of course. Are you overloaded now? Oh, you just need fuel, dummy. I'm a big dumb idiot. I know that at future levels of upgrades, you can craft more advanced biofuels, or biomasses into biofuel, I should say. We're not quite there yet. I mean, like, for many reasons, we're not quite there yet. Let me grab these leaves. Nah, okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I do still think we turned off the power to something that we have not turned it on to. I also think, what else is new? We're chunking through power at a prodigious pace. Probably due to this hornet's nest here. What are you at? You only have 2 biomass left. Fantastic, okay. I've learned... This is my life now, is just collecting biomass. But, to be fair, we don't need the base to be running at 100% efficiency at all times. Because it's already producing way more materials than we could need. Right away, at least. So you're chunking. You're chunking. Is the mining drill still chunking? Is no longer chunking. You're no longer chunking. Because you got no power. So this is what I disconnected. Oh, he mad. That makes perfect sense. So we're gonna... Please. We're gonna deconstruct this one. This is the whole reason we did this in the first place. You are gonna go... It's a long trip, brother. You're going all the way back. To... here? Not to there. I should have trusted your gut, dude. I also connected this to the wrong thing. Hold on. This... Streamer brain, dude, it's no joke. You know, you can laugh about it, but it's no joke. This is the way we should have set up the connections in the first place. And I did not hear our whole power network go down. So as far as I'm concerned, life is but a dream. So have we learned conveyor? No, we haven't learned conveyor merger yet. So, we got a big box of concrete. This is way more work than needs to be done, by the way, in order to do this, but I find it kind of interesting. So, give me these plates. And what else do we need to make storage containers? More rods. Well, I guess I will be making this right here. Just kidding, please give me my stuff back. Thank you. It gave me half, I think. No, it gave me full because it hadn't been down for very long. Even better. So we're just going to keep these storage containers in close proximity. Just so I know what's what. Now the danger is these machines are never gonna stop producing due to being full anymore. Instead, they're always gonna produce until the storage container gets full, which is a little bit dangerous. Excuse me. Thank you for giving me my mats back. I really appreciate it. But for organization's sake, this is way more beneficial for us. Okay, you're already tapped, dude. Well, I mean, why am I gonna move you? Let's let the conveyors move for us. So I'm just gonna try to throw down one more storage container, and we'll rotate it thusly. Maybe this is a terrible place to have them, because we'll be taking them from the storage containers to put them somewhere else at a later date. But for now, we've done it. Look at this. It's all been completed. Now, when we get a merger, we got less to worry about, right? Like, we could merge these all into one storage container. Because right now, this is extremely overkill, probably. But hey, for now, I think it's a good temporary stopping point. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Satisfactory is available on the Epic Store. I know. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps a great deal. And I'll see you next time. See ya!